So the Outtavue shield was designed to block the view into a classroom or an office where people will be carrying on their day-to-day activities from someone who has entered the building with the intentions of harming them. Through a lockdown drill, we're instructed to cover the window, lock the door, find a safe area away from the door where a potential person could come in and cause harm. You're locking the door and blocking the window in a matter of seconds. And you're able to, as a teacher or another adult in the room, are able to be with their students in a matter of seconds rather than putting yourself in harm's way by covering the door with a piece of paper and searching for a key. You've got everything easily at hand there for you. Okay, before we had Outtavue, many of them were simply putting construction paper or a piece of fabric and standing there and taping it up. That takes a lot of time. That puts you in harm's way while you're doing that. Meanwhile, your lockdown key may be in the desk. It may be in your pocket, and you're fumbling for it. Here, the lockdown key is automatically attached to the shield. You don't have to search for it. If you have a substitute teacher in your classroom for that day, the substitute teacher is there for a lockdown. Everything is right there for a substitute teacher. No matter what classroom they're in, every teacher has the same safety tool in place to perform this activity. When you're in that situation and the anxiety and the stress is at a maximum, it's so simple and mindless to use. There's no thought that needs to be put into performing this duty. Your thought can be automatically on your students after blocking the window and locking the door in a matter of seconds. And if you have someone who's entered your school trying to hurt whomever they want to do this as quickly as possible, create harm to as many people in the shortest amount of time. If we have our windows covered, someone's not able to look into the classroom to see how many desks are there, to see what potential harm they could create. They don't know. It's a mystery. So they keep going and looking for an opening. Someone in your building, they're in there trying to cause as much harm as quickly as possible. They're in there for a matter of perhaps seconds, minutes, to do whatever they can. If you can be out of their line of sight, then they will move on. And so by covering the windows, you're potentially putting people that would perhaps be hurt out of the sight of the individual.